brother that's going to be pretty spot on on why a lot of men just don't up and leave their wives like that. Because we know that men aren't the ones that's out here just running the file for divorce. Let's go ahead and check that out.
The reasons why a woman will leave a marriage oftentimes much quicker than a man will is because, man, we really live in a real world. A lot of women, not saying all women are like this, but a lot of women live in this fake world. Like, man, we understand what it's really out here like on the playing field. Ain't nobody out here being fake nice to us, opening doors for us, paying for things, giving us hella compliments. It ain't just on a daily. You could be a 10 as a man and have way less options than a 2 for a woman. It ain't because niggas just out here just trying to smash. And that's another problem. Women be thinking they got options when it's just dudes that just trying to smash and go. That man ain't trying to help you with your finances. That man ain't trying to help you with deeper things, even like your sick mama, your granny with dementia. He ain't trying to help you with things like that. He wouldn't wipe your butt if y'all were both 80 and you were sick and couldn't move no more. Like, that's love. Y'all be thinking love is going on trips and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. That's a part of it. But, man, it goes so much deeper than that. It goes so much deeper than that. Y'all be thinking it's greener on the other side when it's turf you looking at, baby girl. That's whole turf you looking at. That's not a real man that you looking at. He just want to smash and go. And, man, we understand, like, why would I break it off with this woman, with my wife, when I'm going to have to go rebuild with somebody else, and they may be the same or even worse than what I had. So why not just stick it out here, learn what I'm dealing with, and go around that? You know, I see a lot of women on this app, they'll say things like, you know, my man, he wasn't cheating, he wasn't doing anything to me, you know, but he pays for a lot of the things, but I just feel like it's other things out there for me. I just want to be happy, I just want to be free. And it's like the Aisha Curry situation, bro. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what is it really going to take for you to be happy? I need you to ask yourself that. And stop trying to search for happiness in this world, because it's not going to be in this world. You got to search for happiness here. It got to be inside you. It got to be a part of you. But, man, we don't live with rose-colored shades on. We understand what it's like out here, because the world treats us how the world truly is. When a woman go out here, it's a lot of people with fake energy. Even other females. Yes, look at your hair. Then you walk past, that bitch thinks she all that. Men don't got to go through that. Because if a nigga don't like us, a nigga gonna mug us. Straight up and right there. Like, it's just, dang, bro, what I do? Like, I just came here fresh. So I'm telling you, bro, man, we really know what it's like out here in the real world. That's why when men try to give our women advice on things, maybe even if it's certain things not to wear to certain places, or maybe don't go here after dark, maybe don't do this, maybe don't do that. We're telling you from an eye lens of we really know what it's like out here, man.
Basically what this brother is saying is that men, even from small boys, we have been held accountable for our actions. We are not coddled. We are expected to fight, lead. And anytime we do something wrong, nobody want to hear excuses about anything going on with our body or any whatever, our emotions. No, we're held accountable. Now you take forward to like the brother said, we think real hard about things. It's like, yeah, you gonna leave your wife and go do what? I mean, when you sit up here and you talking to your friends, you hearing what people even say on social media, which match up with some of your friends are saying about the women out here. And then you think about, well, look, man, you know, we got our issues, but man, look, this is a woman I know. This is a woman that I've been with for years, a woman that I've cried with, a woman that we've laughed together. We've had great times, and man, we can try to get that back. And we can try to work on that, but man, you trying to get to know somebody new, and then, you know, a new personality, and you don't know what come along with that. Then a new family, then it just stuff that you may not even want to deal with somebody else. And you know good and well, there's no guarantee with any of these women out here. So men, like, you know, then men think about their children. Do you want another man around your children? And so a lot of men think about that as well, because we hear definitely as men horrible stories about women making bad decisions, and they bringing these men around, and a lot of times say, well, I didn't know he was that way or whatever. And yet as men, we be like, we know a lot of these dudes are just not no good out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming around some of our kids. So a lot of men like, nah, I got my problems, but that's another thing. I can't leave my kid. Like, you know, a lot of men think like that. You know what I'm saying? Men don't say, you know what, I'm just not happy and I just want to leave my family because I'm not happy. Okay, we just, as a man, leave our family and say we're not happy. Our family would jump us, literally, and say, what? You're not happy? What you mean you're not happy? Like, every day people ain't happy all the time. Well, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. Get over it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, men, if you go into divorce court and you just tell them, oh, well, you know, my wife just, she don't make me happy no more, and I want to leave and go find myself. If a man says that, the court will jump on you. The court will be like, so, sir, you're going to leave your house. You're going to leave your children with no father. You're going to leave your wife who didn't do you anything just because you want to go find yourself because you just want to be happy, sir. And you're going to put her through horrible financial issues. You're going to make your children not have a father just because you're just not happy about something. Man, everybody would jump a man if he talks like that. We know this. There's a financial penalty for men leaving marriage. So we are held accountable for the things that we do as men. But on the flip side, women can say they're not happy and leave and nobody jumps them. Nobody ridicules them. There's no financial penalty. There's no any of that. It's just reality. Hence to why they filed for divorce so quicker. Because it's not really a difficulty for women leaving a marriage, but it's an immense difficulty for men. And then as men, we also understand that it's not about us all the time. And we understand that sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're pissed off, sometimes you're aggravated. It comes and goes. That happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a permanent thing with us as men. We say, okay, so I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave my children because I'm not happy. Like, what kind of this is how we think as men. Cause we think about the bigger picture, but it's not, but it's not like that. Or they'll say, well, I tried to do that, but I couldn't no more or whatever. And you know that statement where they say that men will sacrifice their happiness for their family, but women will sacrifice their family for their happiness. That's where that statement really comes from. That's where it comes from. But it really is because men are held accountable for their actions, period. That's really what it is in everything we do. The children not right, what they daddy at? You know what I'm saying? Like, we always held accountable. And I'm not saying we should be able to escape accountability. No. But what I'm saying is that that's why we don't make moves like that as men. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I had somebody tell me this on another video. We're not talking about the men that beat on women. Yes, get away from that kind of man. That's a horrible individual, and he's not a man. If this man's out here constantly, he's cheating. I don't care if he did it one time and you don't want to put up with it. I'm not talking about staying with a man that's doing that. That's not what I'm saying. But if, like the brother said, well, he ain't beating on me, he ain't cheating on me, he actually pays the bills, but I just want to go do. But also what happens to those women, love eludes them too. Because when you take them vows, it never said that, well, you can lead a marriage if you're just not happy. It say you together for better or worse. And sometimes the worst times come. And sometimes the worst times is you may have a season you're just not happy about things. That's sometimes the worst times. Sometimes the worst times could be wayward children. Sometimes the worst times could be financial difficulty. Sometimes the worst times could be an illness, whether it's one spouse or the other. The worst times do come, but then also the best times come. So that's just part of it. And if you're willing to leave when the worst times come, well, you violated the covenant. Because really the scriptures teach what? Infidelity, abuse, things like that. Then you could break marriage covenant. And you break marriage covenant outside of what the scriptures teach, usually love eludes you and you're not going to find that again. That's usually what happens. But, men are held accountable, and that's just really what it is.